Hey, restaurant pros. I've been coaching restaurant owners since 2003, and I can tell you, I learn every day from my members. What is amazing about group coaching calls is the masterminding that goes on, how each restaurant owner helps each other. It's not just me with the advice, they help each other. In fact, it's pretty magical. Well, I want to share with you 3 things that restaurant owners have taught me on a few of our recent group coaching calls. I'm going to share them with you in just a moment. I'm David Scott Peters, restaurant expert, coach, and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. I've been coaching restaurant owners since 2003, and I'm really glad you're here to learn. Today, I want to share with you 3 things restaurant owners have taught me in a few of my recent group coaching calls. These things basically are things that I would probably never know about if we hadn't had the call. So stay with me. Before I go into that, if you like tips and tricks like this, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and oh yeah, that bell so you're notified when my next video tip comes out. And for more tips and tricks for running a profitable restaurant or to hear restaurant owner success stories, make sure you tune into my podcast, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, found on all the popular podcasting services. So hey there. Hey restaurant owner. I'm not sure if you know this, but you, my friend, you are a wealth of knowledge. You've experienced things nobody else in the world has ever experienced before. You've experienced your share of challenges and triumphs. You, my friend, are the shit. When I started coaching back in 2003, I was pretty confident that I knew everything I needed to know about running a profitable restaurant and how I could help restaurant owners with that knowledge. But now looking backward, almost 20 years ago, I realized how much that you all have taught me over the years. But recently, my members, restaurant owners just like you, have taught me a few things that I thought were pretty cool and I wanted to share with you. So that first thing is, did you know that the Humane Society has a working cats program to help control rodents? That's right. I have a member who's in the Pittsburgh area and had a rodent issue, can actually contact the Humane Society. They will find feral cats or feral cats that they found. They will spay and neuter, and they'll relocate at your restaurant, in your alley, in your wherever, and they're going to control the rodents. So all of a sudden, you're bringing in these animals that are not going to be tamed for anybody else, but they're going to put them to work. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know there was anything like that. The second thing I want to share with you is we often get into tip pooling and tip sharing and whether we should go that direction. Every few months, a new group of owners come in and that topic keeps coming up, tipping. And if you've been following me on my channel for any length of time, you know I used to be against tip pooling and you guys have changed my mind. Things have changed in our industry, but now there's this immense record-keeping issue for tipping because you're collecting it all and you've got to divvy it up. Well, one of those members shared with me a website called Tip House. That's tiphaus.com, tiphouse.com. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that properly. I've got no affiliation with them. I've not talked with anybody from there. This is just a recommendation from one owner to you. It's a software solution that basically makes tip pooling automated, personalized, and transparent, and efficient to use. That's basically their marketing terms right off their website. So that should say enough. Maybe you want to look them up. And the final thing, the big one that I want to share with you is one of our owners wanted to learn what was actually important to their customers about their business. So the story kind of goes like this. Years ago, after taking over the business, sales had dropped, customers weren't coming back. And he was like most any restaurant owner, was really puzzling. What were we doing wrong? Was it service? Was it price? What was it? And trying to come up with the solutions, but things weren't changing. So what he did is he gave his entire staff this one thing to do. Go find 5 people that they know would not come back to the restaurant. And he said, give them this questionnaire. And the whole idea is if those people filled out the questionnaire anonymously, after doing so, by handing in, they get a $20 gift card. Basically, again, telling the owner why they wouldn't come back. And if they did that, they'd have the opportunity to give a questionnaire to 5 other people and go through the same process to find out why customers weren't coming back to his business. All they had to do was tell him why. He ended up giving out over 500 gift cards because that's how many responses that he got. And they came in with every reason you could think of why his business at that time sucked. And he went through all the data and figured out what was really going wrong in his business. And the truth is, he discovered what was really important to his customers. It taught him that it's not always what you think the problem is, it's what they think the problem is. And you can imagine, basically, the list of what restaurant owners have taught me as we go through all of that. Just those 3 tips. That list is lengthy because I have almost 20 years of working one-on-one and in group situations with restaurant owners just like you. So the knowledge that comes my way, the data points that are in my brain that you all have shared with me is amazing. Yes, it makes me look smarter, but the truth is, you guys teach me so much. But here's the deal. Those 3 things that I shared with you, it just really kind of shows you the breadth of knowledge that restaurant owners like you have. It shows the subjects and topics that are covered or uncovered, I should say, in a group coaching call. It's the closest thing I'm going to tell you when you get on a Zoom call with other restaurant owners and implementers just like you who want to make change in their business or are willing to share, take the shirt off their back because you're not a competitor to help you. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the closest thing to restaurant magic. If you're tired of not being able to leave your restaurant because no one else knows how to run it, I want to make sure you know it doesn't have to be that way. You can leave your restaurant. It is possible to build a team of people who know how you want the restaurant to run with trained and responsible people in place. You can give yourself time away. What would you do if you had time away from your restaurant? Would you sleep better? Would your relationships improve? Would you feel more relaxed? These are all things you deserve to experience as a business owner. It's why we own our own businesses. If you would like to learn how to own a restaurant that doesn't depend on you to be successful, click the link in the description to watch a free video to learn exactly what you have to do. Also, be sure to subscribe to get my weekly tips and watch these 2 videos to get more information and guidance for running a successful restaurant.